Alright, so we're gonna do another video. This is later. So basically we're gonna go over these skills we trained. All we did was social, and then the ships, and then the yeah, just missile launchers basically just ship skills. So the very first thing we trained was the Caldari frigate. So these are all these skills we trained. You just need a level 3 frigate to use the destroyers, I guess. If you go show info, required for level 3 is required for the cruisers. So we did unlock some destroyers we could fly. The Comrade, we have a Comrade. Yeah, we have 2 of them. We have one combat one, and then we just have one salvaging one. That's what this turned into, because later we were training our skills, and then we worked up to the Caldari cruiser, so we could actually fly this ship now. So we have one of those somewhere. Maybe it's even in the station. Oh, it is. So basically the only thing we really worked on for the first day or two was just researching these ship skills. So now you could fly the Caldari cruiser. Level 3 is required for the Caldari battle cruisers. Then we just trained that up to level 3. Then the battle cruiser, well, we started training that, and then we put it on the bottom. Be good to get the battle cruiser eventually, but you probably won't be able to. Oh, maybe you can fly it pretty soon, because if you look at your net worth here, if we put this down, I think it shows it in the right there. Oh, 47 million. So pretty soon we actually can fly the battle cruiser. So basically all of our battleship skills were trained, and then we worked on our missile skills. I think that's what we just focused on. We just did light missiles, missile launcher operation, rapid launch, and then missile bombardment, missile projection. We stopped training that just because it was taking 14 hours. So we'll put it back on the queue eventually. Then we decided to start working on the armor. So you go to the armor skill tree, and then we're just putting hull upgrades. So we already have our ships trained, right? We already can fly the cruiser. We already have all the missile systems trained, so our missile systems are a little better. And then there was the hull upgrades, so now we could actually working on our ship's defenses and get some more modules for them. So we added the hull upgrades, and then the mechanics, we were getting to level 3 as well. And then the shields, we're just getting a shield operation. So I think we got level 1 shield operation just so we could use the small shield booster. And level 3, well, I'd use the small shield booster too, so I think we were training shield operation a little bit. Yep, and then shield upgrades, we're getting that to level 3. So these all, they take like 7 hours or less, so that's really good. We could train a whole bunch of them in one day. And I think just the navigation maybe, or engineering. Oh, in engineering there were some other things, so we just put these on the queue today. The energy upgrades, and then the weapon upgrades. And then that was pretty much it from there. I don't think we really had anything else. We said mechanics, shield upgrades, hull upgrades, weapon upgrades, energy grid upgrades, mechanics, shield operation. And then what else is there to do? Because our ship, we have our engineering systems, maybe navigation. Navigation would probably help a little bit. Evasive maneuvering, 5% improved ship agility for all ships. So might as well get some little things trained that'll give us little bits of benefits. So it says it's going to take 7 hours to train that. We should probably try to stick to around 7 hours for now. We shouldn't really do anything lower. So micro warp drive, we're not going to use those. Afterburners, we're not going to use those. Evasive maneuvering should help for everything. Yeah, efficiency at turning your ship. So be able to go into warp faster, and you'll be able to turn and align faster. So there's some things in navigation. And then I guess targeting you could do, but they're already alright. Electronic systems, so maybe we could just start getting into other things, right? If you wanted to start getting into archaeology to scan down hidden systems, I think we're gonna start doing those pretty soon, because we're gonna say within 1 week you could fly a really cool battle cruiser ship, and then you could also do your industry and everything. So this would deal with scanning down sites and hacking different sites. And then social. Oh, social, we didn't talk about that, I guess. Social, we just got the connections because it gives you the standings modifier. So connections are a really good one to get early. And then same with the social. Just gives you more standings after you complete a mission. And then negotiation to level 3. Just gives you more pay when you complete a mission. So we just got those 3 in social for right now, and then I don't think we got anything else, right? There wasn't anything else we needed. Industry, science, resource processing. Maybe we got salvaging 3. I think we started with that one. So basically, all of our combat stuff is done. All of our ship upgrades are going to be done in a 1 day and 20 hours. So maybe we could start training the Caldari battle cruiser. I think we'll just put the battle cruiser here. It just takes like 40 minutes. We were training it a little bit. Battle cruiser 2 takes 4 hours. Battle cruiser 3 takes 21 hours. So maybe we'll stop there. So we could say battle cruiser, it'd be 5 hours trained already, and there's still 22 hours left. So maybe we start looking at other things. Maybe production, or science, or resource processing, or planet management. Those members only, although it is a good way to make AFK money early, I would think. Go to can train now, have requirements for. So I think we just have to buy the books, and then we just buy the command centers, and then we just put them on the planets. And then we maybe come and pick up stuff every once in a while. I think we do have to train, industrial. Spaceship command. Or maybe we could just use these ships. Show info, Badger, Terria, Caldari industrial. Oh, okay. So we're gonna have to find which industrial ship is good for taking planetary resources. So if we go to the ship tree, we go to ship tree. So we're looking for haulers. So I think they're down at the bottom. Maybe the Amara hauler. No, it wouldn't be one of those. Maybe it's the Galante Federation if they didn't change them. Okay. 5% bonus to ship ore hold. So if you're transferring ore across the universe, you'd be using this. It has the ore hold capacity. Ship cargo, such as a basic ship. Planetary commodity hold capacity. So there we go, there's the ship. This one will allow you to take more planetary commodities if you're transferring minerals. So there's different transport ships for different things. I think maybe some of them are for transporting ammunition or something. Cargo capacity, max velocity, ship inertia, maybe Minimatar. Ship ammo bay. So if you're transporting a whole bunch of ammo, you'd be using the ammo transport ship. Oh, I guess those are it. Unless there's some other ones from some other factions or industrial ship. Oh, the Noctis. Okay, and then is the Noctis the salvaging ship? I think it is. So it's only 57 million to pilot it. 3 hours. Oh, you could actually fly it right away. You just need the ore industrial skill. So you can make a 6 salvaging ship, although it is like a $57 million ship, so maybe not those. But we'll just want to train into Galante Federation if we're doing planetary interaction. 10% bonus to commodity. So we could go right click, we could go show info. Requirements requires 33 minutes to train it. So we should go to the trade hub. The Jeddah trade hub to try to buy these probably. Jeddah 4, Moon 4, Caldari Navy Assembly Plant. So we already been there before. We just search up Jeddah. We searched it in the star system. Went to the map. We searched up Jeddah. Right. So we already did these. This is how you find anywhere. You type in JITA, and then you'd be looking for the Caldari 4 Moon Assembly Plant, something like that. Then you'd be able to find where the main trade hub is. Or maybe we could even go to the I Choose You market or something. Maybe there's not anything. So basically, you'd open the window, you go search, you'd search for Jeddah, and then we'd be teleporting to the Moon 4 Caldari Navy Assembly Plant. Yep, set destination. That's the main trade hub. So we could buy some skill books there maybe to expand everything, or we could go do mining, or we could do. There's so many different things to do in the game, but can only do so much things as we train for, because if we train to be a combat ship, we weren't working towards mining, we weren't working towards anything else except for combat. If we did spend the first 5 days just working towards mining, all we would be able to do is mine, and wouldn't be able to mine very good. We need 7 days to train, and then we need the mining tools too. Maybe we'll just come back at the Jeddah docking station. Alright, so we've been sitting here trying to figure out what to do, because we don't want to stop training our weapon skills, right? Because these will take 2 days to train, although after they're trained, then they will be trained, right? Then they'll be trained, so just leave them there. Although we could start getting into planet management, so we could put some things ahead of these things, and then a bunch of these things will train during the day and during the night, but we could put some things. So these are members only. You go to skills, you go to planet management, and then we say interplanetary consolidation, view market details. So these books were like 500,000 each. We're in Jeddah, the main trading hub, so we'd sort by price, and then we'd just buy the cheapest price in the station. So 940,000. Oh, jeez, why is the price so different? It's like 500,000 in the other places. Do they know how to sell this in this station? Wow. It's pretty far away, I guess. I don't know. It would cost 500 to 1 million, I guess. People mark them up in the station. That's alright. So then we just buy one consolidation, because we don't want to fly 2 jumps away. So then we go command center upgrades. We could go view market details, and that's like 500,000. That's what it's supposed to be. And then the remote sensing, so we go view market details, and then that's like 300,000 and 500,000 in the station. So I guess you could actually go buy these books from the vendors around the world, and then you could just bring them down to the Jeddah hub and then sell them for profit. Amazing. So another way to make money, just go buy these skill books apparently. So we go to the inventory, we could inject all of these skills, so we just bought them. They are member skills, right? You could tell because they have the gold border around them. And if you select info, it'll show current clone state omega, clone state requirements. So we have to be a member to be able to learn these things. So that's alright. Now we have learned the books. So they're actually super quick. These are like 7 hours. So these are going to be command center upgrades, 35 minutes. So maybe we'll just start putting these, and then we'll say tomorrow we'll be able to do interplanetary harvesting. So we could maybe just train them to level 2, I guess, for now. We don't need them to be super ridiculous. I mean, we don't want them to take up too much time off of other things. 1, 2, 5, 6 hours or something. Because there's already 6 hours. And maybe, remote sensing would be the cheapest one. Well, the quickest training one. It says like 9 minutes compared to the 34 minutes of the other one. So we'll just train remote sensing first, I guess. And then this will take 3 hours, so that's alright. Those ones take like 2 hours. So we'll just train them to level 2, because we don't want to train these for over a day or something just to get a whole bunch of things we could add to the planets later. So we'll just train these to level 2 for now. And then I'll get most of those, and then maybe tomorrow we could queue some more things up, just so both things are training. So we're training the interplanetary stuff, and we're training combat. And then maybe we should just put some other random things on here, just some some industry up. Just throw a bunch of the lower level things up that don't take too long to train, like industry 3 hours. That's all right. So we'll spend like 1 day training other things. Industry, and then you want advanced industry. Sure. I'll throw some more advanced industry on there. So this way we're going to be able to also expand into other things besides combat. So while our ship is training, our ship can definitely handle the combat missions. And we could say maybe in like 3 days or something. It'll probably be longer, because we'll probably be adding more things to the queue. Say mass production 2, advanced industry 2, industry. And then in science, maybe this is members only. Show info, members. Show info, members. Show info, members. Yes, all of these would be members as well. So we do need like 1.5 million, I guess. So we say view market details for the laboratory operation. So 500,000. It's not marked up. We buy that. And then the we already bought those. I already bought them. I already trained them. So basically, you go to the market and you buy them for the 500k. So we just bought that one for no reason. We already have them because they're not blocked out for us. So you would buy those skills, and then we have mass production on the tree. Maybe we could even go like that to see the training queue more or something. So we got mass production on the queue. We're doing some production. And then maybe some science. So we'll go laboratory operation. And we'll just throw those to level 2, and then maybe research up to level 2. And then eventually when we're trying to actually learn about these things, we just need to train the 1 level, I guess. And then metallurgy. So we're not going to look at what they do. Well, maybe laboratory operation allows you to run 1 extra research job. Research allows you to do research faster. Metallurgy allows you to research faster. So those are pretty good. Looks like they'll unlock new things as well. Oh, blueprints and reactions. So if we're getting into invention, looks like this is going to give us a whole bunch of blueprints to unlock, and maybe a whole bunch of advanced industry. Looks like advanced industry is also members as well. So what else is there? We got production, we got science, we got resource processing. So maybe some resource processing. Reprocessing would help us reprocess the ores better. So we could put those after metallurgy, and just learn a whole bunch of little things from everything. So we're not 100% sure what we're going to do, but eventually we'll have all these done. So mining upgrades, train those to level 2. And then maybe we'll come back later. Maybe we'll come back tomorrow after these are trained, and then we'll do some planetary intermanagement. But I don't think there's anything. We could train like diplomacy. You could throw diplomacy on there. We're just going through all of our skills, just looking for things we might actually need in the future. Like say criminal connections, we could throw that. That's a super low training time, 39 minutes, 2 hours. So now we have 3 days and 3 hours on the training queue. So we're training random things on here. And the gunnery, if we ever did want to go into gunnery or something. So if you wanted to go to gunnery, although it would be probably best to just focus on missiles. Because you have the requirements for, right? Heavy missiles. Oh, maybe we could start learning heavy missiles. The requirements for heavy missiles were light missile 3, so we could start training those. So when we get our bigger battleship, we could actually start training the weapon systems too. So that's a huge markup. So they want like 1 million at the station, but you could just fly and get it for 125k. So in that situation, we're actually gonna fly the 2 jumps to go there after we get everything else here. Let's see if a heavy assault missiles is marked up here. 125k to 30k. So looks like maybe they're all at the same station there. View market details for auto targeting missiles. The same station, 37,000, 400,000. So maybe we could actually make money just buying books. Oh, here we go. Defender missiles. It's cheaper than usual. Okay, so it's good to look at the market, because sometimes people mark up the prices, and sometimes you'll find cheaper prices, I guess. And then maybe rockets we didn't buy. Station for 13, so rockets is cheaper. So we'll just train these ones. So laboratory operation. We're gonna have to sell this one, right? So what is it selling for? So we go to it, we could go sell this item, because I accidentally bought 2 of them. So we just want to sell 1 of them for, I don't know, quantity price for 9,000. So what does that mean? As total laboratory operation. Why can't I sell immediately? Oh, set your sell time to like 3 months or a week or something. Brokerage fee. So the fee doesn't change, it just stays there for that duration. Alright, I'll just put it there for 3 months, maybe somebody will buy it. So as your standing goes up with the corporation, your broker's fee will go down and you have to pay less fees. So that'd be really good eventually. Right, and so hopefully somebody buys that. You can post it, you're about to sell 1 item, please confirm. Yes, we don't need that, we bought it. So your sell order will be in blue, and then maybe you could come back here and check, and then someone will undercut you by 1 ISK. Then you come back and undercut them by 1 ISK, and then you just live in the station and be an ISK undercutter and buy and sell things here for absolutely ever. And then just keep living in the station. But us, we're gonna leave the station for a bit. Actually, we just sold that one item. So we were going to the other station because the books, they're pretty high priced over here. We didn't want to pay the high prices at this station, and looking at the market, we seen we could probably save a whole bunch of money. We could probably save millions by going to the other station, as long as we have money to buy the books. So we could jump through the start gate. So we did have loyalty points. I was looking at them. I was gonna say you could exchange your loyalty points for ISK, but then you could just save them as well. If we go to our assets, I guess you looted those missile launchers with like 4 million and 3 million. So if you happen to bring those to the Jita Trading Hub, you could just sell those. And those implants. Yes, eventually we're going to have to fill a ship with some things to bring to the main trade hub to just sell everything to get some more money, because we're broke again. So that's why we have to go run some more combat missions. So while we're out here running combat missions, all of these things will be trained up, and then we can maybe look into them a little bit more tomorrow. Skill training complete. So our skills are already training. So we'll just dock up at the station, we'll buy the books, and then we'll maybe end the episode. Okay, so now we're in the station. We just came here to buy some cheaper books, so we could say view market details, sort by price. They shouldn't always be the same cheap price, because the vendors actually sell them. So, holy jeez, 400,000 do people buy those? Do we buy like 50 of them and go sell them at the station? We buy one auto targeting missiles, and then we buy one heavy assault missiles, so 125,000, much cheaper than the station. And then we could go buy heavy missiles, view market details, 125k, much cheaper than the other station. So I guess it was only 2 jumps. It seemed like a far distance, but now that we're here, actually it was worth it to fly over here for the cheaper bucks. So if it is only 2 jumps away, or even if it's like 4 jumps away, maybe think about flying there. So now we have our missile skills learned. So now we can just add these. We're gonna have a whole bunch of things on the tree, a whole bunch of things on the training queue. So let's just maybe train auto targeting missiles, because it is missiles. Might want to look into them. It'll only take 2.5 hours to train them. So we're just going to be keeping adding more and more things until our things that we want trained are never ever trained. Though maybe you'll use these for something. Defender missiles 2. We'll just train defender missiles up to level 2 as well. So all of our missile systems now, we're learning even more about the missile systems. Because each one of these skills we train is going to give us access to new ammunition we could use, new turrets we could use, more new turrets, new missiles, new things, mining upgrades. Oh, mining laser upgrades. Those will actually help you for mining if you ever want to be a miner for a bit. So defender missiles, heavy missiles, and then rockets. So you just train rockets up to level 2. And then if you want to specialize in any of them later, we can. For now, missile projection. We didn't train that one because it said it was going to take 14 hours to train. So now I have a whole bunch of random small things in our training queue. So maybe considering everything, considering we have all these things, it'll take like so long to train the command center and the remote sensing. Next one was 6 planets. You have 1 command center. You may install a command center on the planet. This one, allowing you a greater number of connected facilities on the planet. Remote sensing. It's just planetary interaction is so good because it's you just put it on the planet and then you leave and then you don't ever visit the planet again. Time until train 7 hours. 3 hours. So let's just put these on here. No, let's not put those on. Yes, let's put them on. All the things about trying to figure out things in your skill tree. Oh, we didn't do anything with scanning. So in the scanning tree, maybe we could just add some other things to the scanning tree. So maybe we'll put these near the top So the command centers, we know when those are going to be trained later tonight or tomorrow, depending how long we stay. We stayed up really late last night, so we woke up really late. So let's just throw scanning things on the tree. We'll throw archaeogeology before command center upgrades, because tomorrow we'll just look at command centers, and then maybe we'll scan down a whole bunch of sites. It'll be something different to do. 1 hour, 5 hours. Oh, it's a whole long a time. 5 hours is quite a bit. But I guess if we're learning scanning, it's 1 hour and then the 3 hours. So basically, we just trained a whole bunch of random things to level 2. I don't think we're going to deal with trading, right? But trade allows you to trade, your trade range. So we'll just keep it at that. We'll just keep scanning, production, and everything else. So scanning, science, production, resource production, planet management. We're going to be able to delve into all of those tomorrow, probably. Yes, tomorrow we'll start delving into those. Today we'll probably just run some more combat missions. We'll just do combat missions today to destroy pirates and hopefully get our standings up to level 5. Because we could do delivery missions, right? Delivery missions are like the ultimate missions, but then they're boring. We actually want to play the game today, so we're going to do combat. And then maybe if we don't want to play the game sometime, maybe we'll just do delivery missions. Or if we really don't want to play the game, we'll do mining, but our mining ship isn't even good. So here we go. We'll come back tomorrow then. We trained a whole bunch of skills. That was today's episode. We looked at what we did so far and how to add a whole bunch of random things you may use in the future.